Oh, Amanda, I'm so excited to chat with you today. Not only do you have just a really cool name, you are a very, very interesting person that I am excited for people to hear from. So, Amanda, tell me a little bit how you got started as a spiritual intuitive.
Well, I have had this gift since I was young, but it took me a long time to understand that everyone else didn't hear voices or just know things. And a lot of stumbles and run ins with that. I would say things and my parents would think I was eavesdropping. And I was a pretty sensitive child. A lot of people who have highly developed intuitive gifts young, which most of us do, they just get shut down, are very sensitive. So we take things personally. And that's certainly the case for me. But it took a long time to understand that. And once I began to wake up to my gifts and have this searching and seeking heart and get curious, it was like the teachers and the signs and the synchronicity started to not just line up, but come through abundantly. So people and different experiences would show up in my path to help me, first of all, get the courage to communicate my gift and to get out of my own way, because it's really this God-given gift that I have. So I move out of the way and I deliver messages. And all of it is in the effort to support and lift people up, astound people with their own innate abilities.
Sure. And so, what is that the premise behind the podcast, Soul Sessions?
So much of it is, and I wanted to be able to reach a larger audience. I've worked with clients individually, groups, organizations, done retreats for years, but being able to relate and help other people with the gift of intuition, trusting their voice, creating discernment in relationships, their health, their spiritual life, in a multitude of areas, professionally. When we better trust ourselves, know our voices, we show up more fully and brighter. And so many people are searching for meaning and purpose, and it's there. And we live in a heavy world, right? A really heavy
Yeah.
world.
Well, now I know that you like to get people's birth dates before
Yes.
you go. Why is that?
Well, numbers have always been my gateway to tapping into the quantum field, to helping me drop into an altered state of consciousness. For as long as I remember, when I see numbers and number codes, I focus on that energy. And then all of a sudden, information starts rolling in. So it's like this direct line or code that connects me with someone's energy or a group of energy.
Well, you have my birthday,
I do.
so what do you say we do this?
Absolutely, absolutely. First of all, yes, we both have great names and we're born in the same year. We're both born in 1980. So we share a lot of commonalities. Yes, high five across the airwaves. The first thing that they're showing me is you like the freedom of spontaneity. You like to be on your feet. You're really good at pivoting. You're really good at turning on a dime. And your intuition, by the way, comes through when you're in action, when you're interacting with people. You get downloads of information or ideas, creativity, insights, and you do not like being backed into a corner. It's not that you don't know how to figure things out, but you like your freedom to truly express yourself. And the other thing is that they keep showing me is you get bored easily. So you're very fast at processing information, and you're also a very quick learner. You learn things fast, you figure it out, and once you've learned something, you're usually on to the next thing. So, and you're the perfectionist. Lord have mercy, you're a perfectionist. So nobody has to fuss at you because you're your own worst critic. And I'm raising my hand because I'm the same way. It's like, no, I got it. I already knew that. I figured it out. No, you don't have to tell me I messed up there. I've got it. I've already auto corrected. I mean, like it's like, and if somebody corrects you, it's kind of like, yes, I already knew that. So you can get defensive. And I'm saying this with endearment and love because I
Yeah,
relate to those traits. Does that resonate?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, as far as friendships and relationships go, you really like someone who challenges you. You like someone you can meet intimately, but that gives you a little bit of a run for your money because you want to dive deeper into people and things. You want that challenge because it feels like you're learning. You're a life learner. If you're not learning and growing, it's like you get that boredom or stagnation, and you do not like apathy is one of those qualities where when you're bored and not creative and not passionate, you can get lazy. And you're not a lazy person, but it's like if you don't have creativity and passion running through you, you get lazy. Another thing that they're showing me is this is a real year where your voice is shifting, something in your voice and your hopes, wishes, and dreams. And it's like, for as extroverted as you know how to be, you are quirky. You're different. You're a little bit weird. You dance to a beat of a different drum. And there's something in your uniqueness that is wanting to be seen. You're not a very young soul, by the way. And I know that you know this. You know, I mean, you really like, you think intricately and introvertedly. For as extroverted as you appear, you love the conversations in your mind, the deep conversations that are strange and taboo and weird. So this kind of thing, like us talking, you're like, oh my gosh, yes, it's my people. Does that make sense?
Oh, I love it. Well, so do you see anything relationship wise or besides work or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that they're showing me is you are really recognizing that you're in this space in your life where it's not about settling down so much as it is about settling in. And they keep saying relationship wise, are you single?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ish.
Yeah. And they keep saying that it's like, I'm ready. When is my person coming? Like, I really think I'm ready now. And you're tough to tango with when it comes to your intimate life because you like your space, you like your freedom. So you need somebody who meets you where you are and can respect your space and has their life and their stuff. And then you come together. So you're very interdependent, which is healthy, better than that codependence or the fierce independence. So one of the things they're showing me is really, especially in the next couple of months, getting clear that you are open to and believe that there is someone who can meet you where you are, support and love on you, and see your talents and give you the space to be this brilliant, bright light that you are. And they are showing me, I think you are going to meet someone into next year, and it may be more into the summer. They just keep saying the summer. And so much of that is a part of making some new relationships, forging some new friendships, and they're based in people that you've met this year. So it's kind of like culling the crowd is what they keep saying. Like, you're going to realize next year some of the noodles that you threw against the wall didn't stick as far as community and friendships. And you're going to be like, these are my people. This is my community. And some of it is work related, but also when somebody who you know that you enjoy asks you to go to coffee or lunch, go with them because their extended network is actually going to lead you to or reveal you to your person. But making sure that whomever you go to coffee with is someone that you're like, yes, I enjoy spending. Yes, I want to go to coffee with them. Not, oh, I should go to coffee with them. Does that
Right.
make like trust your first gut instinct? When we get a text message from somebody and we're
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't feel like answering that. Okay, pay
No.
attention to that. And listen, you don't have to be judgmental about it. Just notice when you go, oh, and notice when somebody else texts you and you're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about them. That's who you want to go grab lunch with, or say, let's go on a walk this weekend. Let's go hang out, or let's get to know each other better. Because whomever that is going to introduce you to broader community that actually may have someone that you're meeting. And whomever it is that you're meeting is divorced and I think has a couple of children. And they're showing me that, but has been divorced for a while, so is kind of over the hump of just healing that and in a solid space, and they just want to love on and be loved. That's who this person is. And also, they're very tall and they have a boisterous laugh. He's very, very tall, boisterous laugh is what they keep saying.
That's funny.
So
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Another
I
thing
love
is they're showing me, just if you want to know this professionally, they are showing me that a couple of new opportunities are going to present themselves to you. And I don't know if it's in like podcasting or not producing. They keep using the word podcasting, producing, production. And they're saying, lend yourself to those creative talents, however that may look, because there's just something new coming in next year as a result of relationships you've built. But open that door a little bit because it may take off in some areas that bring you a lot of excitement and fun. You love diversification, but it's like not overextending yourself next year. But again, following this, that's really interesting. I could totally do that. I may not have time for it, but yes, let me make time. That they keep saying that. Does that resonate?
Sure. Yeah.
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 It's exciting.
I love it. So what is it like getting to talk to people about this and give them a sense of hope, if you will.
First of all, when I get to do that, I feel aligned. And it's a little bit selfish, but more selfish with a capital S, like my soul, myself, my higher self. When I get to do this and see people's energy light up, it's like this infectious thing that it's not just about the two of us and what I'm feeling. It radiates out, and our energy is so important. We have all of our senses developed, but our energetic frequencies are always transmitting and receiving information. So even when you're somewhere like the grocery store and somebody is really kind to you or holds the door, that is an energetic exchange, just as when somebody's rude in traffic. Same, right? Two different energy exchanges, but you know how it feels when you meet somebody's gaze and they're kind. That's the kind of thing that feels so uplifting, and it's similar to the energy when I'm working with someone, and it just starts to permeate and create these higher vibrational frequencies that are infectious, and sometimes infectious in ways that we don't know make an impact or make a difference.
Now, I know you like numbers. I don't know if this message got to you, but I was born at 11:11 at night.
That's what I got just before we got on the call. And 1111, people ask about that energy. It's definitely a code, because 11 is a master number, and 11 is called the master intuitive, which is the interconnection between the human world and the spiritual world, heaven and earth, as above, so below, insides, outsides, like this whole dichotomy. And when we see 1111 or repeating numbers, I mean, sometimes I see 55, so I'll see it on the speed limit or on my clock, 455, 1111. Those are opportunities to really get conscious. Oh my gosh, I'm snapped into conscious awareness, and then to take that energy and either set an intention. Oh my gosh, it's my intention that the rest of the day will go smoothly, or I'm safe, I'm right where I'm supposed to be, or this difficult situation I'm facing, whatever your beliefs are, God, spirit, universe, take this, help me with it. It's an opportunity to connect higher. So when we notice that, we're present and we're kind of snapped into alertness to take that and give it to something higher, or engage with something higher, kind of like standing up on your tippy toes and reaching up in the closet for something that's just out of reach, but you can get to it. That energy in and of itself can really shift things rapidly. And usually when you see 1111, you see it again and again and again, or 333, whatever it may be. But being born at 1111, you're also highly intuitive. And that gives you this opportunity in this lifetime to really know when you feel lighter and brighter and you're connected to something greater. So when you notice you're uplifted and joyful and feeling seen, which is very important to you in this lifetime, and I'm not talking about your ego, am I making a difference? Am
Yeah.
I contributing? Because you have a very like contributory heart, meaning you're humanitarian. So you and I both carry that. Is like, we want to make an impact. We want to make a difference. That's why I do what I do. And that's why you do what you do. I mean, you hold space for people and you want to bring out the best in them. I mean, that's very clear in your energy field. So noticing that 1111, but you came down to highlight and help others shine. And when you do that, you feel good, which is actually very similar to me. I mean, we have the same name, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
So, and let me
Yeah.
tell you one more thing that's coming through that is so important actually about our name. Names have energy. And a lot of people say, and I truly innately believe this, that we name ourselves before we come in. And the name Amanda literally means of love, worthy of love, to be loved. So one of our I mean, all of us are learning about love and fear and that huge spectrum. But when we really feel like we are coming from our heart, from a heart-centered place, not, oh, I have to do this, or, okay, I've got to get these things done today. When it comes from, oh, I want to go above and beyond. I want to give because I can, because it feels good and it just uplifts. You and I are aligned. And I mean, so many of us can be aligned that way, but the name Amanda is worthy of love. So in your intentions, especially in attracting love and romance and sustainable love and romance that you're really craving, start in your prayer life and your intentional life saying, I am a vessel of love. I am open to healthy, sustainable love in this lifetime. Open me up, show me. Does that resonate? I mean, that's, yeah.
For sure. Amanda, you're incredible. Soul Sessions is a podcast that people should be listening to for a myriad of reasons and participating in. And I'm excited to have chatted with you today.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for having me on, and keep me posted into next year. Let me follow up with me and let me know what's going on, because
You got
I'm sending you big love for big love.
you so much. You have an
You
incredible day.
bet. Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks, Amanda.
Bye.
Bye.